Well, hey everybody,
That was new.
right? I had to mess with some stuff.
I fear change.
Fear change. All change is bad. Change is bad. Don't do change. Oh my god. So guess what? I don't know if you guys know this or not, but it's Fleet Week. I mean Driver Appreciation Week, and Jeff and I are in Phoenix hanging out with a whole lot of people here.
Yeah.
And it's really, really hot.
Mm.
Like, it's really hot. And you're going to notice there's some bingo going on in the background for us here. Oh, somebody just won bingo.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's like a thing going on right now. Let's get this out of the way. Trucking with Fly Rabbit was here first. That was
Yay.
back at 1 p.m. Phoenix time.
Rosie tried. I could see she tried.
Right? She tried so hard and then she failed because she's like, second, oh no. And she's like, oh, third. Yeah, it was awesome. Because James Vaughn beat her. So James Vaughn was all up in here earlier. I don't know if you're still here. Greg Spears has been chatting in the chat. Glad to see y'all. Don't know who else here. Donna's here. Look, Donna's actually sitting down the table from us, eating Kona ice right now. Little
Hawaiian vacation.
right? Hawaiian vacation. I'm compelled. Woo! My bad.
Okay.
I apologize. Let's see. Mike Henderson, happy office worker and shop worker appreciation week. He said. Okay. Oh, Kenneth Barrett. I can't talk. Jeff Saban.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah. That is the energy Jeff has right now. In case
It's hot.
it is hot. Let's see who else we got. James said, "I tried their tacos. Sorry, Swift, but Jonestown, PA."
What?
Oh Lord, he said they're too white. Those are rough.
They're tacos. Oh. Yeah, well,
I got nothing to say.
that's New England, man.
Hey man, you don't go to PA for tacos.
You know, the further south you go, the better the tacos get. I mean, that's just
Exactly.
real.
Until you're just, yeah.
Until you get to the situation where I don't know what kind of meat it is. I don't care. I'm not going to ask. I'm just going to eat it.
Right. And then it's a party.
That's
Then
right.
we got something going on. So yeah. So I don't know how sound is coming through right now. If you guys let us know, it's probably pretty noisy in the background. We got a lot of people there. Like I said, they're playing bingo out here in the big tent. Been talking to a bunch of people. What's up, Blackbeard? Good to see you, buddy.
Bitcoin John wants to know when dinner.
Right. They're
setting it up
They're
right now.
starting up dinner now, John.
Yeah, they're lighting up the little sterno things.
I don't know why we're clapping, but
Not because Tisha won, because Tisha hasn't won anything today.
oh, there you go. So I-27 is the current number, in case anybody's wondering. It's a whatever game, they said. I don't know.
It's a
No, that was the last one. This one's a whatever.
this one now?
I
I
don't
lose
even
track.
understand what that means. So yeah. So what are you guys doing this week? How's it been going? People walking by, and just random. What are you guys doing this week? Where are you guys? Are any of you getting into any of the terminals?
And if you are, what are they doing there?
Right? What's going on? Because Phoenix is always off the hook. I can tell you that it is. Hey, oh God, I'm compelled. Trucker Dan.
Yay!
Breakfast was good, Craig. I'm just saying. I enjoyed it because it was Filiberto's breakfast burritos, and they're monster, and they are just.
Yeah, I should have just gotten one, cut it in half, and shared it with Donna, but we didn't do that.
Rosie and I both got a whole burrito, and then Rosie actually gave her burrito away because the driver came in after they stopped serving, and we still had our 2 unopened burritos, and Rosie gave her burrito to a driver. So then we were going to share it later, and then she decided she wasn't eating, so I ate the whole burrito myself and couldn't finish it, which is weird.
Yeah.
Oh, 75.
Oh, Lord. Oh, See, there you go. Josh is playing. Hell no, I don't get paid to go to terminals. Why would I go to that? Hey, look, I'm just saying.
Hey, when there's stuff like this going on, I make the effort. I'm
Right?
just saying.
Ken said he's going to be in Denver tomorrow. That's cool. What else we got going on? Yeah, Donna. See, Donna can attest to it. Those burritos were huge. Neither of us ate more than half. That's just funny to me that there's jokes that we can't get into. Just that was the greatest sound ever. Oh, Greg said,
add that to your sampling collection.
right? I'm gonna have to pull that out. Put it in. Somebody has a bingo.
Uh-oh.
I'm just saying. Yeah,
Squirrels.
Squirrels. Look, when I hear bingo, I get excited.
So everybody, hey everybody, it's like worse this week than normal because the antibiotics that Charley is on is kind of messing with him. I didn't know antibiotics did that, but apparently some of them do. And
It's
so
a thing.
he's really susceptible to squirrels right now. It's great.
I am. I'm very easily distracted by things, and very easily agitated.
No.
Yeah, it's like a thing. I don't know. It's a weird thing. I can't help it. I was gonna look for something. I was looking for something.
Was it with charity thing?
Nope, not yet. I am gonna get to that, but I know I have a thing right there. So, John, you can order Contractor's Corner shirts. Bitcoin John was asking, hey, can I order a Contractor's Corner shirt? And yes, you can if you go to that little Zazzle store there, or if you go directly to the contractorscorner.cc website. I believe we have the link right there on there for you.
Yes.
So you can do that. Oh, look, we got Craig all up in the house now. Richmond had Pop-Tarts and juice, no lunch. Oh,
Pop-Tarts.
I got no words.
They're trying to kill me.
They're trying to kill people. They're handing out diabetes and foil wrappers. Whatever. Hey, look.
So Craig, we're gonna have to actually have you come on the show in the next couple of weeks because we just did some hardcore thinking and math and future and stuff. And Craig, you could teach some guys some things about what you just
For real.
all the stuff you just did and the decision that you made and why you made it.
Right.
That would be really good for everybody. Right, Charley?
Yes.
Oh, the guy that won has a big reflective vest on. Even I'm distracted by that.
Right? I mean, he's like stands out. He's safety first in the tent here, yo, is what I'm saying. It's cool. Oh, Jesus, this guy right here. See this guy? This guy right here. I don't even know what to tell you about this dude. He's like, wait, watch this. I'll be right back.
So we're gonna put James Vaughn up here for a second, though, too, because he was doing some stuff. Why is that? I don't know what's happening here. Something happened. James Vaughn, my canning op went good. I only blew up one jar. Is that good, Dawna? Is one jar good? Is only blowing up one jar good? She just said he blew up a jar. Yeah, he started doing some canning this week, and that's something that Dawna, my wife, likes to do. And well, actually, I can't honestly say she likes to do it. She does it. So what? You're not coming on, Charley? You're saddling me with Justin. This is Justin Muniz, everybody.
Hey guys, how we doing today?
He's the owner operator recruiter right here in Phoenix.
Wonderful, sunny, warm Phoenix, Arizona. We've had a brutal. It's been brutal. Sure, 43 years here, and I still love it here. How's everybody doing today?
Well, you got all sorts of people up here. Hey, do you know Greg Spears? Because he's saying hello.
Yeah, I know Gregory Spears. Yeah, I'm the one that signed him up.
Nice.
Yeah, good guy. I think just saw him last week. He's got a better beard than I do, but hey.
There you go. Oh, there it is from Dawna, James. You blew up a jar? I don't know if he's kidding or not. I find it fun.
I mean, I'm learning. I can't leave more than 5 words out of his mouth sometimes.
Oh yeah.
So how many drivers we out here looking to jump aboard here? Maybe company drivers out here just getting some info, doing a little research. And how many of you guys out there are looking to maybe jump ship and coming over here with Jeff and Charlie and become contractors?
Well, most of our audience is already contractors. Some of them, though, have talked to us about growing small fleets and things like that.
Yeah.
So what's the deal on growing a small fleet, Justin? If they want to get another truck, what do they need to do?
They can definitely reach out to one of us owner-operator lease advisors. We can lease you a truck. If you have another truck you want to bring out from the outside, we can bring that on board for you too. Great opportunities. I know we have quite a few fleet owners with us that have multiple units. Definitely a good way to grow your fleet. Just know that any driver that you bring on to operate those trucks have to meet our minimum requirements as drivers. You can't just bring anybody off the street to drive your truck for us. 9 months of verifiable OTR experience.
So we can't just grab one of those guys from down the street here, right on the intersection of I-10 and 75th Avenue?
No, one of those little I mean, we want to put them to work, of course, but they got to meet the requirements. They got to have the experience, a good safety record, a good employment history, and a good criminal background. And we could get them on board and get them driving for you.
Nice. So one of the questions we've been getting asked a lot right now is, what's the down payment right now?
So right now we have what's called initial rent, which is the down payment. It is $2,700, but we can definitely bill that to you at $100 a week for 27 weeks. If you want to save yourself $200, you can actually come up with $2,500 up front.
Okay.
Instead of doing the finance, we just charge a $200 finance fee. So that is we did have a promo for a little bit, and hopefully we can bring that promo back again soon.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the going rate for a down payment right now.
Yeah, that seems to be the biggest question we've gotten during the while we've had our booth here, is that what does it cost to get into it? So you're looking at $2,500 if you want to drop cash on it, $2,700 if you want to finance that.
Yeah. So if you want to finance it, in reality, it's no money down up front.
Yeah.
You want to finance it, which is great. You also get your first 2 weeks of your lease deferred and then lease, so you're not really paying a lease payment for the first 2 weeks.
Okay.
You still got to pay your insurance and some of the other dues, but that just kind of gets you on the road, get you on track.
Nice.
Yes. Who else we got here?
We're still talking broken jars
Still
here.
talking about jars, huh?
Donna says, I've broken jars before. Usually that means you didn't preheat them enough for long enough in advance. Then turned up the heat too fast. Warm them up first for at least 20 minutes before even filling them. So there's your homemaker CFO advice
I
today.
missed the whole jar conversation, so I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, so Donna does a kind of how to save money at home on the YouTubes. And one of the things that she does a lot of is canning fruits and vegetables. And so a couple of the guys have decided they're going to try their hand at that. And James apparently broke a jar.
My grandfather used to do canning, but I don't think it was more of that stuff. I think it was more of a moonshine.
Oh, yeah.
That type of canning.
Gotta be careful with that.
Yeah. I didn't get into that.
So, all right. So what, you got anything else for us, Justin?
If you guys are happen to drop by the Phoenix terminal, I'm right over here next to these two fine gentlemen. Come by here and say hi to us, and we'd love to meet you in person. And hope you guys are being safe out there, enjoying your driver appreciation week.
All right, man. Yeah. Well, so what we're doing is we're kind of supporting each other. Guys that come in and they're like, oh, I don't know, man. And then we get a hold of them and we'll tell them, well, we'll teach you how to actually make money.
That's true. I do refer a lot of my new leasees to you guys and give them your card and tell them you guys are definitely a great group of guys that give you the good, bad, and ugly of being a contractor here.
I don't know what Charlie.
I don't know what Charlie's doing.
He keeps running back and forth to the door.
I don't know if he's waiting for security to come in.
Does Rosie need to let him out to go potty?
I don't know. I mean, we need to do something before security gets called on him. He's making me nervous. Uh-oh.
So we were one of the things that first day, was 9/11.
Yes.
And so we had a bunch of memorial things,
Mm-hmm.
and the new wrap truck. It's actually a brand new truck that's rewrapped.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's the first responder truck, and we got talking to the police officers that were here. And I don't know if you know this, but that SWAT truck that they had out there on display
Mm-hmm.
took fire that very morning.
Did it
Took
really?
5 rounds.
Oh wow! Yesterday morning.
Yep. And they say it's the first time that it's ever taken rounds.
I mean,
So it was a pretty exciting day for the Phoenix Police Department
I mean,
before
like I
they
said,
came here for the event.
like I said, I'm born and raised right here in Phoenix. I've seen a lot. I've definitely seen a lot. I actually grew up in this area right by the terminal. I've definitely seen a lot. So
Yeah, we ended up talking to people at Charley, and they were like, let's go out and see if we can tell where the rounds hit.
find them. You find the rounds on the SWAT truck. They buffed them out already, huh? Wow. Not
Yeah.
surprised. All right, well, it's great seeing you guys. Thanks for
All
having
right,
me on
thanks,
here.
Justin.
Come see us. We're right over here in the nice, cool section of the tent. But we get the best view of the whole tent right here. I believe. I think this is the best view.
Oh, yeah.
And come by and see me. Talk to you
All
guys
right,
later.
man.
Great having you.
Justin Munez, everybody. What'd you do, Charlie? Did you steal something? Come on, man. Get on the radio.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Swift
Did y'all get one
thing
of
in the
these?
bumper.
If you haven't, swing by your terminal and you can get one of these little Swift owner operator seat organizer bags. I honestly, this is the first time I've actually looked inside this thing. And I've seen people walking around with them, right? Like as just straight shoulder bags.
Yeah. They're actually designed to hang on the front of your seat, or your passenger seat. You can put all your stuff in there.
See, I would put this on the back of my seat.
Sure.
On one of the back of one of the seats, and just be able to put. See that? Maybe that's where I'm going to go with that. But it's actually not bad. It seems to be fairly well put together.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, look. We really like those headlights that we got last year. I don't know about you, but Rosie and I still use the hell out of them.
Oh, yeah, man.
And hey, if you happen to be in Phoenix right now,
Drop by our tables.
and you didn't get one of those headlights last year, come by today, tomorrow, maybe if possible. I'm just saying, and we might be able to get you set up on something like that.
Yeah.
We found a magic box.
I just kind of went in and walked out with it and brought it here.
He totally did. He walked in an office, saw the box, and walked out with it.
5, 2, 3.
What are they gonna do?
5,
Well, to be fair, Tisha told me she got them for giveaways anyway. So
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, it was cool. My
it's
bad.
just they were sitting in the division, not doing anything. I'm like, hey, you're supposed to be giving these things out. So I brought them out here.
Greg, it is.
Sure.
It's a great big man purse. I'm gonna walk around with one tomorrow, I think. Look. Greg said, grab me a headlight. You better get down here.
Yeah.
Hey, Craig, did you get a load coming this way? I know you said you were trying. Don't know if it happened or not. Hey, I don't know if anyone said it, but hey, John, what's going on, man? TK, I know TK said he's gonna be heading over this way at some point. They don't give that bag away at orientation. They charge you $250 for
On
that.
payroll deduct.
Right, on payroll deduct $250 for that $350 retail value bag thingamabob. I mean, it's got some cool stuff in it.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it, but it's not a giveaway.
Right, they ain't giving you it. Let's be real.
But if you're going out with a mentor, especially, and they didn't tell you that you were going to show up and leave that day, and you got nothing with you, guess what? That bag's got everything you need. It's got a sleeping bag, all sorts of stuff in it.
For real. Well, TK, I'll tell you what. He said, I still want it. Tell you what, you send me $300 and I will get you that $250 bag, sir.
That's right.
We got you. In fact, you know what? You make it $325 and I'll hide a surprise in that bag for you.
43.
Anyhow, hey, we're going to go into some deep, dark places that we probably shouldn't.
No.
075. Just saying, throwing that out there. Blackbeard said, Charlie, grab one for me. I haven't made it to a single appreciation in years. You know what?
42.
Hey,
12.
hi, Tisha.
Hi, Charlie.
Hey, everybody. It's Tisha. She's our favorite. Oh, my God. I love this lady. You guys just don't even know how much I love this one. She's going to come poke her head in here. Come here. Say hi, Tisha. Look. We've been having so much fun with her, and she's here, and she's like doing so much amazing stuff for us, you guys. For those of you who don't know Tisha, she's done so much for contractors over the years, and she's just an amazing person. We love her.
Thanks, guys. Have a fantastic day, everybody. Enjoy Driver Appreciation Week out there. We hope you stay safe. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. So yeah, I was gonna say something about. Oh, I know.
Grab
Hey.
a headlock.
Hey you, lady in the pink shirt. Hey you, grab me one of those lights down there. Could you please? We're gonna do a thing right now. Yeah, we're gonna do a thing. Please, thank you. I love you. Now. I mean,
After
wait.
he's got it.
right? It's in
He's,
my
he's
hand.
real brave after he's got what he wants.
Blackbeard. I got you. I got you. What I'll do is I will take this and I will put this in Sue's hand because I know you can get through there. Unless you tell me somewhere else that we could hook up, meet up. That sounded weird. Look,
Is that even legal?
good buddy. What? Stop it. Pickle Park. What? Where are you going with this, man? I don't even understand what
We were
you're
just
saying.
talking to someone else about good buddies the other day.
Right? Oh my God. Look, Dan, brother,
I don't know, man.
we're gonna
It
throw
went
out,
up.
I don't know. It went up.
It went
right.
up. We know that.
So yesterday morning we came in and my laptop was completely FUBAR. Had to spend most of the day getting it reset to factory default. And today I spent all day trying to make this technology work. So we had cameras and sound and mics and all this stuff, and it was really a problem. So I did not get to doing that. But I'll bet you, I'm going to throw it out there. I think someone watching right now can tell us what the actual fuel surcharge is. I don't want to guess. Someone watching right now knows what the fuel surcharge is, and I think that they will post it. Let's see what
Most
happens.
likely.
68.
Where?
68. Interstate
Oh,
26.
My bad. I can't help it. And Craig Hutchinson said straight up 0.54 even. Look at this. Look at this.
so we got two.
Look. See, I knew I could count on people to have our backs on this because it's been one of those days and it is hot as hell.
Yes, it is.
So we actually tried to do a thing today. We didn't really advertise it real well. We tried to gather a group of company folks and sit them down in a room and talk to them about basically what Jeff and I have done over the years here and how we've managed to stay alive and keep doing what we're doing over the years. And I ain't gonna lie, nobody showed up.
Yeah.
It was fun. We hung out. It was nice. We got a break from all the noise and the heat. Oh, but you know what? It gave us an idea about doing something like that in the future. So if any of you are not currently contractors and interested in maybe having a sit down someplace or something like that, we're going to try and work something out in the near future. See if we can work out. Blackbeard said, thanks, brother. I'm headed to Colorado from Texas now. I'll shoot you a text and try to get down that way to Arizona. Hey, I got it. I'm gonna keep this in my truck for you, brother, in a box. And nope, don't nobody else ask. I already stole one. He was first. Sometimes you just gotta ask.
Yeah, Blackbeard knew that there was a contest before you all did.
Right? I'm just saying. The contest was who's gonna figure out we're having a contest and giving away a free headlamp. Blackbeard wins. Ladies and gentlemen, Blackbeard, the winner of our random secret contest for the last year's headlamp. So I-27 is the current number, in case you were wondering. And, oh, see, when they get to those O's, there's a special one that comes up. I'm just going to throw it out there.
boy.
That sets the room aflame.
Yes, it does.
So, yeah. So what are you guys doing? What's going on? What? We've talked to a lot of people this week.
A lot of people.
Oh, Did we talk about any of that yet? We have not.
So I did a Facebook post today,
Right.
and we can talk about that
Let's do that.
because that is a hot topic issue
For real.
about the physicals and Certidrive and all that stuff. So as you guys know, we don't take anybody's word for anything.
You're
We go to the source as much as we can. And we went to the source on this. We went to the man.
The myth, the legend, David Tillman,
Right.
VP Night Swift. He, you know what? So like he's like the VP of safety for all
For the
brands.
entire umbrella
Right.
company.
Yeah,
So he is the man that makes this decision.
absolutely.
So here's the real deal, the real poop from the man. The only time that the Certidrive comes in for contractors is when you initially apply. When you're first becoming a contractor, you have to go to one of their doctors to get certified to get your DOT. After that, they don't care.
Right.
As long as the doctor you choose is FMCSA certified to do DOT physicals.
Right.
So talking to him, and he realized this as we were talking to him, because we weren't the first people to ask him. Okay, there's other people out there that are proactive like we are.
You know what was cool though? He did say that, you know, I had 2 other people bring this up to me, but now you guys are coming at me. Here's what we're gonna do.
Yes.
It was kind of cool.
So he's going to work on getting it up on the owner operator portal, what the actual official policy is. And he does realize that there's a disconnected communication between terminals and corporate, and the terminals are wrong, just straight up wrong.
Right.
So
Correct.
those of you guys that have been getting the business about it,
Don't get mad. Don't get angry. Don't.
just tell them, no, this is what David Tillman said.
Right.
We heard it from Jeff and Charley. They interviewed him and called David Tillman. You have his phone number. You're the terminal leader.
Right. And you know what? They can argue all they want to David Tillman.
And you know, the only thing is like Charley, you get yours done at the Swift clinics.
Yeah, I can just go wherever Swift tells me because I let him pay for it. Have since 2008.
But if you're like me, so I've got the diabetes,
Diabetes.
and so I prefer to have my doctor, who is my doctor and is also FMCSA certified, also do my DOT physical. The reason is because he knows my history, he knows
Right.
what's going on, and actually my doctor is more strict than Swift's doctor.
Yeah, that's what's funny about it.
So, you know, I pay him the $100 to get a DOT physical done by him when I do my A1C and all that stuff. And it's all nice and clean. I don't have to explain anything to anybody. He just knows.
Right.
And he says, dude, you're getting a 3-month card this time. That's what happens.
Right.
Or he says, all right, good job. You got a year. That's what happens. I listen to my doctor. And I think that's important for those of us that have some medical issues.
Absolutely. Josh McLean. Terminal's wrong. Shocker.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, it just happens sometimes. I mean, they hear something. You guys know how it is. You know, it's like that telephone game. You know, you say one thing, someone hears it slightly different. They tell somebody it changes. Unfortunately, the official thing is initial contracting to Swift
Yes.
requires the Certidrive certification. Or wait, here's another one that happened. You terminated your contract, left, and came back. Even if it's only like a month, you're coming back in as a new contractor at that point. You must go back through the Certidrive.
Right. And let's just put to bed one of the arguments that's been going around. Oh, labor laws, this, that, and everything. Okay, well, I'm going to let lawyers handle that.
Right.
And the fact of the matter is, if you want to work here, you want to be a contractor here,
Right.
you're going to have to play their game. If you don't want to play their game, you don't get to work here.
Right.
That's it. Now, you guys have seen us. We don't like everything Swift does. You know, we push back, right, Charlie?
Absolutely.
And we get answers and stuff. And
Like a turtle head.
right.
I bet.
Um,
It's the heat. I blame the heat.
yeah. But if you want to continue operating, you got to play that game. That's
Right.
just what it is.
And that again, and that's just to get started and get your initial deal going. So those of you who are here are already contractors, it's not something you got to worry about.
And we did get a commitment from David and the lady. What's her name?
I'm gonna let him suffer for a minute.
No, you're not. Fine. I'm just gonna show
Jules,
So
she's the Swift BP.
right, she's the Swift VP of safety. So she's kind of under him, and we got a commitment from both of them to actually come on the show and talk about this.
Right.
In the
It'll
next
probably
2
be in
weeks.
the next 2 weeks.
Yes. So line up your questions on that one.
Yeah, and look, and if you have safety questions, like legit safety questions about logging, about personal conveyance, y'all.
Oh, we found out, guys.
What the hell?
What the hell's up with you guys?
I mean, I know it's not you guys, but contractors as a whole
Are seriously abusing that PC.
what in the hell after all this time, you guys? So you know what, when you're out there talking to people and you're hanging out with other contractors and they're like, yeah, bro, I use PC and I'm going to my friend's house and it just happens to be in the direction of where I'm picking up or delivering tomorrow, and it's
200
just
miles away.
200 miles down the road. Oh, that's cool. If that froze, that's awesome. Sorry. Internets are a little wonky. But anyhow, if your friend's house is 200 miles down the road in the direction of your load, why? Don't do it. You guys don't understand. You're going to lose contracts. It's going to cost you your ability to drive, your ability to generate revenue.
Right. Logbook violations are one of those things that actually, not only at a Swift or Night or
It's anywhere.
Panther, anywhere you're running. If you have logbook violations, guys, try going out and getting your own authority and getting a decent insurance.
Right?
Try and find a broker that'll work with you, because that stuff is on the record after it happens. So, protect your CDL. Do the right thing.
That false rod stuff, when it pops up on your CSA and or on your carrier CSA, and it shows up on your personal I can't think of what that's called, the little thing.
That thing, yeah.
It's like the DAC, but it's not. It's something else. You guys know what it is. Anyhow, but on your personal driving record, you got that false rod stuff. Record of duty status, rods. We said rods. Then that stuff's gonna follow you, and that's just gonna suck.
41.
I love it. And 41. And 41. In case you're wondering. God, I wish I was playing bingo.
Camera stuff.
He said something.
Camera stuff.
Camera stuff.
We have new information about cameras
Cameras.
and getting your own insurance.
Getting your own insurance. So yes.
So there's
Bro,
a
Mike, did you see that? Just
there's
here.
a hiccup. There's a little hiccup on this one, guys, and we need to
Right.
explain it because we've already had people lose their stuffing over it. So
for
when
real.
you decide I'm done with the Swift camera because I've got 2,000 points in your Swift, I'm going to Seabright.
that was a great.
Okay, so that's not going to work, and I'm going to tell you why. So unless your camera scores are below,
Wait. Before you go deeper, I want to set it up even further and
you wanna go-
perfectly descriptive.
Okay.
If you have a Swift camera already in your truck because you agreed to have such a monstrosity,
Right. Okay.
right? And you have acquired points and accumulated points that your safety department or your OOC or someone like that has come at you for. Craig Hudson, PSP report. Thank you. That was the one on the record of duty status. That's the report that follows the driver. But if you have accumulated safety points on that monstrosity of a camera, you see that our screen locked up. Sorry, so I was like, anyhow, and you have accumulated points on that, and now you're saying I'm gonna get Seabright insurance. I got Seabright insurance. Now I'm taking the camera out. Jeff, take it away.
Okay. So they're not going to let you do that. That's the bottom line. And what this comes from is, look, if you've got points already and they know about it, they can't unsee that.
Right.
So there's a liability thing for them. You can go ahead and switch insurance, but they're not going to let you take that camera out until you get your points under control. And what we found out is that takes about 30 days of driving.
Right.
You can't just decide
I had
you're going on vacation for 30
That was
days.
my idea. I'm like, I'm gonna take off
and have
30
those
days.
points drive off. It's got to be 30 days of driving where you're showing, improvements.
Drive
Once you
like a sane person.
right. As soon as you get under the threshold, they'll let you remove the camera.
And do it that day.
That's right. Before you do something else that ruins it.
Right.
37.
And look, we're not saying that the camera system isn't helping. It has helped them a lot. It truly has helped them a lot. It's given them the ability to Uber coach a lot of drivers who needed Uber coaching. And some of us need that Uber coaching. Don't just stop. There are a lot of us creeping up on people that are flying up on bumpers because, I'm in the middle lane. This guy's going too slow, so I'm just gonna fly up on his ass and maybe he'll move. No, stop it. Be
Right.
professional. That's why you're getting points. Let's be real. That there's a lot of that, But yeah, don't think you're gonna get rid of that camera just because you got Seabright insurance now. If you've already stacked those points,
Ken, no.
no. As far as I know, there's just they're sticking with what they got. Yeah.
Yep.
I actually was begging for something else, and yeah, apparently there's too much
No,
money. Yeah.
From what we know from the people we've talked to, the tablets are not going away.
Right.
Come on up. You got bingo.
Bingo! Sorry, I was excited for him. Oh, my case fell over. The wind is getting something out to pick it up out there.
Yeah, it is. Got wind. And the thing about wind in Phoenix is it does not help with the heat at all.
Focus. We got
Not good. No bingo. No.
oh,
There you go. There. Stop.
we didn't get
Stop
the
moving.
bingo.
Stop moving. There
We
you go.
got it.
We're in
All right.
focus now.
Yeah. So anyhow, hey Bart, been a minute. Good to see you.
5, 7.
Squirrels.
So yeah,
everywhere.
that's the main things we've learned is about the camera and the insurance. Just if you voluntarily had that camera in your truck and you have points,
You
they're
know how we
gonna-
feel about that.
they're gonna use that to have you keep the camera unless you bring those points down.
Thank you, sir. I left it and walked away.
Charlie's wigging me out because I'm not normally on his
Right.
laptop. I'm on my own, and he has this mouse going everywhere all the time.
I'm like constantly doing things. Like I do weird things like
I'm
this
like
on
watching
the
the
screen.
cursor. I'm like, what the heck?
I do little figure eights around stuff on the screen. For real, I do it all the time. It's hilarious.
And then
B15.
so the camera thing and the
Yeah,
medical
every now
card
and then,
thing,
it's
those were the two main ones that we've actually talked to people about.
And the medical thing was huge. I mean, it let's just be real. I mean, the medical
Well,
thing was huge.
Well, I'll just put
We
it
got
out there,
mad.
Charlie. I'm getting tired of that whole discussion because here's what happens is the terminals, and we know it's the terminals because every time this happens, we actually call Dave Tillman and say, "Hey, what the heck?"
And he's like, no,
like, no.
bro,
And this happens once a year,
at least.
and it's like, dude, get the information out there, man. Make sure everybody's on the same page so we can stop answering the stupid question.
Right. And he acknowledged that. He's like, look, sometimes we just have a failure of communication in the dissemination of it. Yeah,
Charlie's trying to stay in focus.
I know it's killing me.
It's the banner. It's the banner
I
back
know
there.
it's everything back there.
It's messed up with it.
Driving me nuts. So deal with the folks. I apologize. it hasn't been windy all day, but all of a sudden now it's picking up.
You know, we had the chance to do this in a nice, quiet room,
right?
and we didn't take it.
No. Why would we do that? That's just crazy. I like being out here. Just
Well, there was
watching
a
the
while
random-
there where we thought we were going to end up doing it on our smartphones.
Yeah, true. With all the technology problems, it's not been great. So it's yeah. 88 is strong with girl. For real, bro. For real. Especially on these meds I got going on. You just don't even understand. And wait, it's funny because I get so easily distracted and then I get super frustrated for nothing. I'm like, get away from me. Leave me alone. I don't know what you're talking about. What's wrong with you? And then I'm like, I love you. What do you guys expect from me? I can't help it. But hey, if you guys got any other questions and stuff like that, you should throw that up in the chat so we could discuss that chit chat. That was
good.
there was something happening right there. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that.
We've got the sun flashing through the bottom of the tent now, and
Right?
reflecting off of the white.
It's doing craziness.
It makes it look like we're reporting from Iraq or something.
Oh. So we're and we've got what's his face over there?
Oh yeah, we've got Master Chief. in the
Master
house.
Chief. Yeah.
I've been looking around for the Covenant all day. I'm scared.
He doesn't have a cockatoo on his back right now, which is funny earlier because he had a cockatoo climbing all over his back, chewing on his armor, and I thought it was funny.
So here's the thing though. Charlie got upset because Master Chief took his helmet off.
He did.
And I watched the show and I get it. I played the game too, and Master Chief never takes his helmet off during the game. And so people that are fans of the game were really upset with the TV show because Master Chief took his helmet off. But it was cool because the Master Chief in the show is a movie star and is like bigger than Jordan Bean. And this guy is not. So when he took his helmet off, it was like, oh man, put that back on. Someone's going to say, hey, these guys were talking about you.
Sure. The Cowboys, baby. Cowboys. Get it out right now. Say it. Go ahead. Say it. Say it, Victor. Victor,
I
say
thought
it.
it was going to be the Red Sox.
Yes, it'll definitely be the Red Sox for Jeff that wins the Super Bowl.
And Michael Jordan is their center, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
This guy.
Everybody knows I'm not a sports guy.
It's all good. Absolutely. Help yourself, sir. Take a couple, man. They're nice and cold. So, yeah. Where was I going? Yeah.
Also,
Exactly. But they're going to do it. It's this year, Victor. Cowboys are going to do it this year. I promise. I don't promise. I don't promise. Did you watch that game this weekend? I watched part of, in fact, like the first quarter, it seemed like Cowboys were dominating New York. So I walked away from the screen.
yeah.
I just walked out. I'm like, oh, they won that game. And I don't, you know what? They probably lost like 69 to 35 or something.
Packers.
The last bingo game is about to happen, y'all, just in case you're wondering. But it's something. It's something. I don't know. They're saying words and they distracted me. Victor, it's our year, bro.
So one of the things we're doing this week is we're not going to do it live because, and when I mention the names, you'll understand why. We're going to do a sit-down interview recorded with Adam Miller.
Yep.
And
Jim Fitzsimmons.
Fitzsimmons.
That is the president of Swift Transportation and the
COO.
Well, Adam Miller is the CFO of Knight Swift Holdings. And then Jim Fitzsimmons is now the COO of Swift
He's
Transportation.
got to be a busy guy.
Right?
2 titles like that?
Dude, it's too much.
That's a lot.
He's like, I'm
So-
president, I'm something, yeah.
So you guys know that we go by our real names on Facebook. So if you're not part of even if you're not part of the private Facebook group or part of our paid community,
Right.
Shoot us a message. If you've got a question for these guys, give us questions to ask them.
Right.
We can't guarantee that they'll answer them because. So one of the things, Charlie, I think that is important to mention about interviewing people like this. So since Knight Swift Holdings is a publicly traded company, it's a Fortune 500 company. They actually have requirements from the Securities and Exchange Commission on what they can and cannot talk about during certain times of the year.
Right.
We tried to set this interview up at a time that was kind of not one of those times,
Right.
so that we can ask them more than we normally would be able to during a filing period. So if you got questions, let us know what they are. We're going to have them for about 30 minutes. And,
I got a commitment of 30 minutes, maybe 45.
Our experience with them is they will chat with you about anything they can.
Right.
But that's the key. They're not going to say something that's going to get them in trouble with the government. Right?
Absolutely.
Government's
nasty.
There are corporate secrets and things like that they cannot disclose without getting in trouble. So
certain financials they can't discuss
right
prior to certain.
But especially with Adam, our main thing we want to know from him is what's going on with freight.
Right.
Because that dude right there, like Charlie and I pay attention to rates and lanes, and we have the analysts that we follow. Adam Miller is like all those analysts in one man when you talk to him.
Right.
The dude is amazing. So, and
numbers nerd.
And on the operations side, Charlie and I talked about this last time we had them on the show, and it was live. Most of the questions were going to Adam because he's the CEO, and the poor COO, the chief of operations.
He was then the senior VP of operations.
Right. So the operations guy is kind of
right.
Yeah. We'd like to get some questions for him too.
Absolutely.
You guys have operation type questions.
Because Jim's awesome. I totally.
I mean, one of the things I'm interested in is these guys that want to get new trucks, whatever.
Right.
I have an opinion, and Charlie and I duke it out over this.
You're getting a new Freightliner.
What are they going to be getting new trucks in or not? Right? Because we've had the supply chain problem for a long time. Is that
was 069? Woo! Sorry. My bad.
Yeah. So that's my main thing for Jim is availability of equipment.
Right.
Can guys get that dream truck of theirs or not?
Right.
James Vaughn would like to know what happened with the self-driving truck. And I follow that a little bit. Not ready for prime time, dude. That's
right.
What's going on with the self-driving trucks? The last I really looked into it. So they're running them from like Dallas to Phoenix to LA right now. And I think Swift Knight, it's a joint operation. I don't think there's anything that's just Swift or just Knight, but they own something like 10 of them, and we can ask Jim about it.
Right.
And they're testing them. But the last time I was really looking into it was they were having a really hard time getting the AI to handle inclement weather of any kind. And we're talking rain, snow, whatever it is. And until they get that safety issue addressed, these things are not going to be on the road north of the 10.
Right.
Other than for testing.
Hey, by the way, we're still trying to raise money for Children's Miracle Network and the Swift Charities. Contractors Corner, our group has so far raised about $861.
And that's not counting the match of $750 from
right.
Colton.
And we got Colton coming in with a match of $750. So by the way, if you are able and you can donate $20 and you're a Swift contractor, then you will be entered into a drawing for a free set of steers that will be available to you in the Swift system. It's easiest, of course, if you come to Phoenix and pick them up when you need them, but we can get them to you anywhere in the network, which is awesome.
Yep.
So, I'm just saying.
Yeah, the way it worked last year was Alan Becker actually won them for that contest they had last year.
That was for the it was the DOT inspection thing.
Right, the pre-trip inspection where you had to figure out what they messed around with on a brand new truck. And they gave him this nice little certificate saying he won them, but it was in the system.
Right.
So he could go to any Swift terminal and get them put on his truck.
Right. But yeah, we're up to $861 from our end. Last I checked earlier today. We'd really like to see if we can't get a little higher than that. So if you guys got the ability, go over to contractorscorner.cc. You'll see the website right underneath where it says Jeff and Charlie there on the screen. Contractorscorner.cc. No space between contractorscorner.cc. So yeah, go check it out. It's right there at the top of the
For the website.
of the web page, right on the top. Hit it, click on Jordan's goofy mug, and say hey. And $20, all it takes. A minimum donation of $20, and you can get in on the drawing if you are a Swift contractor. And how will we know? We know you guys. And if we don't know you, make sure you reach out to us. Let us know you're a Swift contractor and you donated $20.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So yeah, if you guys got anything else you want to throw at us, Tubesake said y'all should get in touch with Trucking Wins. He's an ex-DOT officer turned consultant. He's a bundle of info. Cool. I'd love to talk to people like that, man. I'm all about people compliance and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, I'm a compliance nerd. I like reading that big green book. Most people don't like it. And I like to touch tires.
Oh, so check out our YouTube channel. There, we caught Charlie molesting my tires.
It was a little
And
weird being
Dawna-
stalked by people.
And Dawna put some nice music to it, just to kind of amp up
You
the
know,
mood a little bit.
I feel like I'm being portrayed a certain way that's not reality.
Maybe a little bit To Catch a Predator vibe.
It may be a thing. I might have a problem. I'm starting to feel like I might have a problem because you know what? I was walking around and Rosie and I were coming to the parking lot a little while ago, and I stopped and started looking at some of these trucks, and I started touching the tires, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna get punched in the face. Random truck.
Well, maybe this will help your reputation. Because I'm going to re-edit the video and do a close-up of your face and say, if you see this man, listen to him.
Right? Let's hope so. We're just trying, man. We're doing our thing. We're trying to make things happen. I don't know. I dig it. It's so much fun.
Oh, hey, another contact we made is the new person that's in charge of curating the owner-operator portal. And she is open to suggestions, guys. Like, really.
Right.
If you have anything you'd like
She
to
handles,
see on the portal,
yeah, she's communications, so she handles the news and stuff that gets put
Right.
out on the portal, which is awesome.
right. So I think things are happening, Charlie.
We're talking to some cool people. Like this is why we like this week, because we get to talk to people, we get to give them some input and let them know what's going on. We get to give some folks some thoughts.
It's Tisha. As soon as she walked by, we froze.
That's probably it. Tisha's magic,
She's the bionic woman, isn't she?
probably. That's hot. I had a thing for the bionic woman as a kid.
I met her.
Is that weird?
I met Lindsay Wagner once when I was fishing.
I feel like that wouldn't have been the same though, because I need her to have bionics.
Okay. She had more fish than me.
There's jokes.
No, there's
Stop
not.
Oh,
Don't mess with my childhood. It was pure and clean.
James, my tires were never the same again. They're still in counseling after Charlie. You are a terrible man. Oh God, that view, that freeze frame.
Well, you
was
know, we
awesome.
do have Phoenix police officers here pretty much all the time
Look,
right now.
we were gonna try and get them to arrest me the other day. It was gonna be fun. And then they started telling us about how their truck got shot. Yeah, I know you guys were talking about that earlier. I'm like, maybe it's not a great idea. Maybe
They're kind of amped up right now.
right. They're like, yeah, bro. You got a gun on you? Yeah. You want us to check it out? Is that what you're saying?
Oh,
I'm
and,
like,
and here's for you guys that bang on Charlie for that. We told the police officers that Charlie is a concealed carrier, and they said, "Oh, that's nice." Just saying.
we had like a whole funny thing. We were gonna work out this whole bit. It's gonna be great. So yeah, I don't know. You guys, it's really hot out here. I think we're gonna call this thing a wrap for the day. Sorry for the short show. We are gonna try and do a little something tomorrow as well. Not sure what time. I'll try and put up a little announce beforehand, which is gonna really make Dawna happy because I'm gonna be like, "Hey Dawna, let's go live in like an hour. We need a thumbnail." And she's gonna be like, "What the hell is wrong with you?" Although she won't say it like that because she's a far nicer person than I am.
She might swear. She might say, "Damn it."
Ooh. I think
That's the only swear word she uses, though.
I've never seen that.
You don't want to.
Oh, it's like that.
If she says, "Damn it," you're in trouble.
Uh-huh.
That's what that means.
That's like hearing your full name from your mother.
Mhm.
Bad things about to happen.
Mhm.
About to get knocked back into next week, last week, and the week before that.
And then all the way forward to next year.
Right. Back to the future, y'all. She's like, tell me now what you want for the thumbnail. We're gonna need a thumbnail.
We're gonna need a GIF that does 10 different frames, and
Right. And yeah, we're gonna need a thumbnail. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna get punched for that one later, I'm sure. By somebody, not sure who, but I'm willing to take
she
it.
might just send Rosie the assassin.
Right. She's terrifying.
All right, what else you got, Charlie? Anything else?
I think we're good. There's bingo is what I heard. I don't even know what to say. They keep getting me, man. I just don't even know what to do. I get all
Interesting
sidetracked.
people walking in front of us.
Right. There's all kinds of
Well, Charlie and I,
art.
We'll tell you we don't really like people, but seriously, when we're like doing stuff like this,
We
we're
like the people watch. Sure.
we're like new people.
Right. It's interesting to watch them do things. And we got this speed hump in front of us over here, and it's black, and you just have no idea how many people have tripped over
So
it.
I tripped over it this morning, and I looked at Tisha was watching me when I did it, and she's like, "Don't even."
Right.
Now's not the time. And then like 2 hours later, she's putting color tape on it.
Right. I told them last Sunday to put yellow tape on it, and they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna get that. We'll work on that." And then it just finally now today they got pink tape on it. I've been watching way too many.
And
people
now
trip
the
over it.
tape is the hazard.
Right. Right. I watched somebody get wrapped in the tape a little while ago. That was amazing. So, and but yeah, you know what? Squirrels, they're giving away prizes and stuff, and they're about to start serving dinner, and there's gonna be like 1,000 people walking in front of us here in a parade.
Yeah, nobody all day except mealtime.
Right. That's when this place goes crazy. Everybody's in for the meals. Which is look, they've been pretty good.
They've been pretty good. Yeah.
They have been. Except for the Chick-fil-A breakfast. That's not my bag, yo. Just not my bag. I had scrambled eggs that morning. Was that this morning?
Yesterday morning.
That was yesterday. Yeah, today. That's right. Today was burritos
was
from Filiberto's and that
Filiberto's.
sort of thing. So, but all right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and call this a wrap. And
Hold on, Charlie. Hold on. We got a visitor.
and holy crap,
Look out, Charlie. You're a suspect.
it's gonna happen. And Master Chief's about to do some shit, and we're all in trouble. And sweet Jesus, I don't even know what to do right now, you guys. I feel so uncomfortable. Like bad things are gonna happen, and I'm gonna bleed, and my head's gonna get ripped off. And oh my God, bad things are gonna happen. We're gonna see you guys tomorrow. You guys be safe, stay sane, and all that wonderful stuff. Oh my God, it's happening.